So I promised you guys I was going to start doing more fresh and fit videos, right? I really enjoy their content. Sometimes I think they be going a little hard, but they still come out with some good content, right? And recently I was watching this video where they were going back and forth with this female who's, I guess, musician of some sort. So she's trying to get into the industry. And she swears that she has it just as hard as men trying to get into the industry. She's delusional. I want to make that very clear. She's extremely delusional. It really doesn't matter what industry, as far as entertainment wise, right? Whether you want to be a rapper, singer, right? But on TV, a personality, YouTuber, streamer, it is extremely easy for females to get put on, right? And you don't even have to do nothing too crazy, right? You don't even got to show much. People are just thirsty. Correction. There's a lot of thirsty simps out here who will platform you, push you, stand you, be a fan, just offer just you looking decent. You ain't even gotta show nothing. I mean, females have Twitch careers just because, right? And that's not me to take away from hard work. Of course, some of them work hard as well. But if we're to ignore, I guess you could say, certain legs up, you know, when you got a leg up on someone, or it's just certain things that put you ahead, I think that would be delusional. The same way, like for me, right? I think I have a benefit or some type of advancement and better chances because I'm naturally more charismatic and maybe even funny. But then me having like a hard work ethic on top of that, that's what really gets me a little bit further. But still, at this point, a female, and I've seen them, can literally come on, copy me word for word, steal my slogans, and have a career and have no talent whatsoever. Just happened all the time. Now it still happens, but a little bit less, I guess, because I don't really be around people.
What experience?
What do you mean? Building my career, building my life? Like, you don't think that takes hard work too? You don't think that's not easy? That's very not easy.
You're in the music industry.
Me.
Okay. Who's it harder to build a career than in the music industry? As a female or as a male? Exactly. You already know the answer. That's why I don't go fuck about your opinion. The male's experience is way harder to build up in a career. I'm going to talk to another male musician, not a female musician, who has it way easier than I do. Right. And that's with everything in life, not just music. Everything that men do is way harder than females in general. Life is way harder for men. So what the fuck do I look like talking to a girl and sharing life experience when I can't benefit from it?
Because my experience is hard too.
I mean, not as hard.
Is hard, but mine is
significantly harder.
Too,
significantly harder.
But we still both suffer.
I don't get certain opportunities. You might have met some celebrity rappers as a female musician.
Haven't.
Yeah, she has a lot of misunderstandings. There's a lot of things she misunderstands. I do think that her wanting to help might be a good thing if it comes from a genuine place. Now, if Myron, I'm not even saying fresh. If Myron, right, fit, says that he don't believe that she's being genuine, then I'm probably going to go with that one. Like, because he's right there in front of her. He knows the recruitment process, right? There's certain things that she's still like not admitting, right? Like it's blatant that a man is not going to get the same opportunity. You're an artist and you're on one of the biggest podcasts and live streams right now, pretty much getting free promotion with a bunch of fans that probably are going to check you out, especially if you talking and getting whole segments dedicated to you. They will find your at, right? They will find your Instagram, whatever you have. It don't matter. Trust me, they on it. Men ain't getting that, right? The men that come on that platform are already somebody. You think a smaller creator is going to be on Fresh and Fit? No, guys. Right. And it's not even on some Fresh and Fit don't help people. No. This is just the way it works. This is society. This is how it works for men. The sooner you realize that and learn how to persevere and keep grinding, then you'll probably be where Fresh and Fit is. And then when you want to give out opportunities, it will be based more on, for one, what's beneficial to you, right? As well as who deserves it, right? So for the woman that's on the podcast, they're not getting it because they deserve it. They're getting it because it's more beneficial to Fresh and Fit. They got a show. You know what I mean? Like, these are the exact people that you can argue with, get entertainment, I'm talking about the exact type of females that they have on their show, and then be able to actually have a good product, right? There's nothing wrong with that. This is still business, is still entertainment. It's a show. The men that they have on their show are ones that grinded, stepped their game up, either extremely successful in whatever field they are in, or have some form of success to where they got notoriety. Maybe one day I'll grind and work my way up to being able to guest on their podcast. I really would just like to see it in person. I really would love to. And it might be some things I might disagree with, but there's going to be a lot of things I agree with. Right. So I would just love to being able to see it. But even if I'm like the side character, right? So I'm like on the side on the couch just for an episode, just to, like engage and really more so watch. I'll do that. I don't mind. I think it would be a fun experience. You know what I mean? But once again, in order to get on there, from what I've seen, I would have to step my game up, right? I'm already a public figure. I'm almost at 30,000 on YouTube, 30,000 subscribers, but I would have to step my game up a lot more. And I'm working on it right now, currently. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. But as far as for this woman, she does not understand that it's a different grind, right? And you might say, "Oh, I want to help because I do know that is." No, you're contradicting yourself a bunch of times within this one conversation. It doesn't make sense.
Well, you be in Miami long enough, you will.
Yeah, you will.
As a male musician, you ain't meeting nobody unless you got a single out.
Right.
That's the difference.
Sheesh,
And
fresh.
you know what's funny about this too as well?
7
They'll meet
albums
you,
out.
but then they want to smash too.
Yeah.
So they still want to smash.
You'll at least get in
Come
rooms
to
with
the
these
studio.
niggas. As a male musician, you ain't getting in no fucking rooms unless you're a somebody.
Yeah.
Not even close.
You got to have the talent. You got to have the drive.
Listen,
Right?
you got onto the podcast. I didn't listen to one of your music, and you still here. So easy, right?
Just show up.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I was approached by a promoter.
I know, but
with the same, and he was
But you
playing
got
the
that
same
opportunity
game.
because you're a female is the point. As a guy, you would have to be a somebody to get on this podcast. You would have to have millions of followers and have a big platform. Meanwhile, you're a female, no platform, and you're here.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of women live life on easy mode. I'm not saying that to be an asshole, but I'm telling y'all the truth. You
But
get certain
but
advantages
how I
that men
got
don't.
here wasn't easy.
Bro, it's
oh my
How I got to this moment, it was not easy,
He's
bro.
just saying like it's harder for men.
I'm saying
like significantly
Way harder.
like way harder to get to where they
I'm
are.
not trying to.
No, I get it. I get it.
I'm not trying to.
I get what you're saying.
I'm
I
not
get
trying
what
to
you're
shit on
saying.
your life experience, but
Yeah,
the
I know.
reality is that no 24. Do you have you said you're a music artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you support yourself?
I DoorDash and I Instacart.
Okay.
And I charge people for videos. I do music videos.
Do you think if you were a guy, you would have had the same opportunities that you have now as a female?
I don't know.
The answer is a profound no. You would not.
Okay.
You would not. And it's just what it is. What it is. There's more doors open for women than there are men. And I'm not saying that to complain or cry. But what I'm saying is that a woman's friendship and camaraderie doesn't compare to a man's who's experienced the same shit that I have.
But I empathize. Like, why can't I help y'all?
clearly don't.
Why can't I help men?
You don't, because you're trying to make an argument, bro. Women provide.
Why can't I help y'all?
Bro, you can't, man.
Like, I see how hard you guys have it, though.
No, you act like you care, but you don't care at all.
You don't even
I do care.
No,
I give a fuck.
How do you care?
What do you mean, how do I care? I give y'all the space to talk about it. Like, I give y'all the space
constant
to...
interruption.
Yeah.
Oh my
sorry.
God.
Because I'm sassy. I'm sorry. And I don't know y'all. So it's like, I'm going to be
if you
bright
don't
and
know
bubbly.
us,
Like,
then
You don't care
be
about men.
quiet.
It's fine.
I do.
We got some more
I love
text here.
y'all.
Here's another
I
privilege
love
that you
y'all,
get.
y'all.
You have the ability to overtalk and to say dumb shit that you've been saying all night.
So do you. This
Hold
is
on.
your show.
Yeah, exactly. So and you just yelled at me. If you're a dude, I would have you in the face by now.
Sorry.
But you're a female.
Yeah.
That's
right?
my privilege.
So you don't get you don't get physical consequences for your fuck ups. But if you're a dude and you talk to me like this, you'd be out by now.
For real.
But you're an
You'd
annoying
knock
ass
me out if
female.
I was a guy.
If you were a guy talking to me like this, I would have been knocked you out. But what I'm trying to say though is that as a female, you get certain privileges, right?
Yeah.
That men would never get. Men don't see. This is the difference.
But men also get privileges that women don't get.
Such as?
Like being taken, their word taken seriously in a room full of other men. Like y'all get that
no.
privilege.
No, their
We've
word's
earned
only
it.
taken seriously if they're a fucking somebody.
If their merit matches up to their word, right?
You gotta earn it.
But you have to earn the merit.
Right. But for us, we apparently just walk in a room and they're just only looking at our physicalities. What we have to say doesn't have any value to a man.
That's the way it should be.
Why?
Because most women don't bring any real value outside of their beauty.
You've never met valuable women.
That's the
then.
truth.
You've never met a valuable
That's the
woman.
truth.
You've never met a woman of value.
Some can, but most can't. Most women are not respected by most men because most women don't do respectable things. To be honest with you, like they're not working as hard as guys in many different fields. If they do get the respect, but it's earned. See, the thing is that women expect respect. They expect it, but the reality is that respect is earned.
The lack of like acknowledgement for some of these women. But yeah, you 100% are marketing yourself because it's beneficial. You have certain looks and certain features that's going to get you more tips. It just is what it is. So men are going to not only give you tips, they are going to try to approach you. And you get act frustrated about it or whatever, but it's just part of the game. That's like a lot of women, they do this thing where they'll put themselves out there in a certain position or in a certain light or way, and then be surprised why everyone would see them in a way or approach them, right? And I understand. I get it. I think at one point, I asked myself a question, why everybody wants to debate me, right? Everybody wants to call on my streams and try to go back and forth. And it's because I was doing that for a long time, right? And just starting up the stream and dropping it. So I had to stop doing that in order for people to see me in a different light and actually give my other type of content a chance, right? That's just a small example. Females will go their whole life doing that and never acknowledge, okay, maybe I shouldn't be showing the goods and not expecting people to try to get the goods. But you know why she's not going to stop showing the goods? It's because it's going to get her in certain places where she might not be able to, if she was more conservative or traditional, right? I've known waitresses, right, and talked to them about this. I remember there was one waitress, can't remember her name per se, because I ain't talked to her in years, but she had the donkey. Listen, that's all we gonna say, right? It was crazy. And she blatantly like would try to front like, oh, I work hard for my tips and I get the most tips. And then I would look at what she would be wearing. And like, you're wearing leggings. You got whole leggings on right now. Wearing skeleton leggings that draw even more attention. So you think people would tip you because of the good work? Maybe a few. But fam, like I even asked her, like most of the people that tip you is men, right? She's like, oh yeah, but that don't mean, come on, bro. You know what you doing. You know what you doing. You showing all types of stuff. And that was the least of it, right? The leggings was the least of the outfit choice. Like, come on, you know what you're doing, but you racking up these tips and it's beneficial for you. But guess what? You putting yourself out there, people are going to try to get your phone number. That's like, can you imagine working at like one of those clubs as like a exotic dancer? I'm trying to say this as PG as possible, and being surprised that men are trying to hook up with you. Are you insane? There's a lot of females that just, that's how they think, man. And they blame the man. And you see how she was trying to do that too. This exact incident. This woman was trying to blame them. You see, this is all that text. That's all that text. A model could wear a bikini. You not a model though. You are in the service industry. You ain't modeling. Why are you taking pictures like that and posting it? What are you selling? Why are you lying? That's the real question. Why are you lying? You know what you're doing. I'm not even saying you're wrong, but you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Most women don't respect themselves. They don't work hard, so they don't get respect back. Well, with men, you have to be a somebody when you walk into a room for them to respect you.
You have to be
you know how difficult sometimes for a woman to earn that respect, because
it's hard for men to earn respect.
Men's being judging all women like they the same shit.
Well, most are.
And it's hard. It's
Pattern
hard
recognition.
when you just go very professional to take care of a client, of a guest or anything, and then they look at you like, oh, this is another hoe.
Well, you're a cocktail server.
She just want money.
Hold on. You're a cocktail server.
Yes.
So
yes, I'm a cocktail server.
Yo, cocktail server.
I mean, yeah, you're a cocktail server, so most of your clients are going to be guys. You're probably dressed in a certain way to get more tips.
No, I dress decently because I work in a resort. I work in a hotel. It's not sexy.
Okay, well, you're still gonna have to market yourself to some degree so that you can get a tip. Like that's just how it is.
I don't have to flirt with nobody. I don't have to dress sexy or anything like that because I'm just doing my job professional. That's the thing. But there's a lot of guests that goes to my job and look at me like I'm just looking to get some extra, and look at me in a disrespectful way and make me some offers that I'm not. No, I'm here to doing my job professional. Like,
You're a cocktail waitress.
They invite you, like, oh, you can come. Like, no, I don't go with you nowhere.
Okay, but you're a cocktail waitress. That's just how men are going to move towards you. If you were a lawyer, it'd be different. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a part of the game. Like, if you're a bartender, or if you're a bottle girl, or if you're involved in the service industry where there's alcohol involved, where niggas are giving you tips, they're going to want to hit on you, and they're going to want to try to make a move. That's just what it is.
I'm not saying that they cannot hit on me. Of course they can hit on me, but in a respectful way. But the thing is, like, there's a lot of men that do it in a way like,
you don't think that you sometimes play with their actions as well, ever? Like, I mean, as if someone's coming to you.
Bro. Yo, Mabel. Bro, Mabel, I'm seeing your IG right now, bro.
I love it.
Yo, Bills, pull up, man. Pull up, Bills, man.
I didn't even realize.
Wait. Scroll down, nigga.
I didn't realize what was happening.
My looks. No, I don't say my professional. Who the fuck is paying for professional? Come on, Mabel. Mabel, come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come on,
so
man.
by laughing, what are you meaning?
No,
Because-
That I have somebody paying for my shit?
No, they're saying that you're sexualized right there. Like,
Thank you.
It's
Somebody said, bro.
sexualized because I put a picture
you're
in bikini.
sexualized because your titties is out and stuff like
titties out,
that.
come on.
That's what he
It's
That
not
is
out.
so
It's
professional.
a
Nice
picture
man,
in
but
Your
I'm
bikini.
capping,
cleavage
man.
is out, baby.
Yeah, these chicks bugging. You don't deserve the same amount of respect. No, that sounds crazy. Right now, dude, does everyone, I'm not going to say deserve, should everyone be respected as humans? Of course, right? That's like the bare minimum. But when it comes to what I think Myron's more speaking on is like admiration and that level of respect, no, the waitress is not going to be respected as much as like the doctor or the businessman or anybody of that nature, right? And I want to be clear, this is just the waitress, right? If you work in the service industry and you are earning respect and building, I guess, your resume, even if you are still a waitress or you still are in the service industry, you would eventually earn a title. You wouldn't just be a waitress. You would be like the head waitress or a manager. And then at that point, now you're no longer just a waitress, you're management. You might wait tables as well. You might do anything else that the service industry and I guess entails as well. But you do something long enough, you go beyond whatever the original title is, right? I used to work in a mailroom years ago. I eventually became a mailroom supervisor, right? Because I wasn't stumbling and falling all over myself like the Three Stooges. It was literally that simple. Wasn't much options. Okay. At that point, I became management. And I hated it. Anybody knows I hate power. Not for me. Not for me. Not for anybody. I don't think so. But anyway, I digress. I didn't like it. But either way, it was different from me being just a regular mailroom employee and being in management, right? And it came with a certain respect within the management field, and I guess within that business building, right? I got to literally be in management meetings and get stressed out because now I got to do write-ups and all this other stupid stuff that I really didn't want to do. I mean, that's what they don't tell you. They swindle you saying that you're going to make more money. But as well as responsibility. But yes, it's not even a bad thing. If you like being a waitress, you're a waitress. And certain people are not going to, I guess, respect your opinion about certain things because of your background. And that's just the way it is. Fam, I don't respect the opinions of people that's never boxed before in their life, giving advice on how to fight. I don't respect people opinions that be in the comment section giving people advice on what to do with their YouTube channel and how to blow up. And then I look and they got like 2 subscribers or probably never even had a channel at all. Yeah, no, that's stupid. I'm not going to respect their opinion. What do you do in your day-to-day life? Garbage man? Okay, when you giving me garbage man advice, I'm going to shut the room up. That's a fact. We need to hear your expertise. You know what I mean? Right? But, and that's no shade to garbage man because that, I respect you. This is me personally, right? Don't take any of the job titles that I'm saying as a slight because I've had a plethora of job titles. You know what I mean? I might have even more. Currently, I'm an entertainer, but listen, not watching enough Fresh and Fit, I need more income. Okay. So yeah, it's not a slight, bro. It's just like the way that people might see things. If you're a dentist, go talk to some doctors and things. And it's crazy. Doctors or like a brain surgeon will look at a dentist like he on something. I mean, you on drugs? No, get away from the doctor's table. Hell is wrong with you? And mind you, a dentist is a doctor though. But it's different. There's levels. Plastic surgery, same thing. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Now, if you have some extra time, can you do me a favor? Check out my music. I rap, I sing, and I make beats. All of that should be linked in the description. Also, if you want to watch me live stream, you can check me out on bxbeastboy Live. That's another YouTube channel. It should be linked to my homepage. And you can check me out on Twitch and Rumble. I'm streaming on all these platforms, man. Trying to just get out there. Also, if you want to support me, you can sign up for my memberships on my channel, as well as my Patreon for as low as $1. You get exclusive access to a bunch of videos early before you even get it on YouTube, as well as videos that's not ever going to be on YouTube. Stuff that actually got me suspended and banned. It's kind of my anti-cancel culture fund for bxbeastboy. You know what I mean? And it also helps me get resources for certain video essays and things of that nature. Check that out if you're able to. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and join my Discord if you are able to, man. The link should be somewhere within my description or somewhere on my channel. I would really love to see you there, man. That's where you get a chance to talk to me and the rest of my supporters, man. I appreciate you guys. Bang, gang, out.